What's up, flamethrowers? It's me, Flame the Dragon Hog here. Now, before I get into the video, I have two amazing things that happened to me just earlier. One, as you guys saw from a video I made earlier, me and the voice actor of Stargloom the Hedge Dragon, aka Cat, or Katrina, guys, believe it or not, we actually got back together. We worked things out, and now we're a couple again. Yeah, she reflected, and she learned that this picture incident isn't something that we should end our relationship on. So we made up. Everything's okay now. Anyway, and another thing that happened was and another thing that's happening is, guys, as you guys are aware, a previous video that I made, I did a zombie apocalypse team list. And I'm going to be doing a reboot of it. That's right, guys. I'm doing a reboot of that list. And it starts right now. So, guys, I have all these characters here that's part of my zombie apocalypse team. And for those of you guys who don't know what a zombie apocalypse team is, a zombie apocalypse team is a group of people, whether they're strangers or your friends, that have certain skills that'll be perfect for a zombie apocalypse. Like, say, they're good at cooking or they're good at caretaking. Anyway, let's begin, guys. Now, guys, feel free to go back to my previous video. I made it like a few years ago. But guys, let me just tell you, and let me know if you guys like this list or my other zombie apocalypse team list that I made. Anywho, let's begin. Alright, so first up we have on this list is the team leader. Someone who clearly will lead everybody to victory. And of course, I chose myself. Of course, I chose myself naturally, because hey, I led everybody during the anti-Flame Syndicate war, and that was definitely nuts. I mean, hey, if I can lead everybody through that war, I'm pretty sure I can lead everybody through a zombie apocalypse. I mean, seriously, guys, it's pretty obvious I can do that. Anywho, anyway, next up on the list is second in command. So, which means we need a second leader in case if I go down during the zombie apocalypse and I'm out there with the zombies. We need someone who can take on my role. So, I decided to go with somebody who is a general born leader. And I picked my mother, Scorch the Hedgehog. Scorch the Hedgehog. I decided to pick her. Reason why was because, hey, she was able to lead everybody out off the island after my dad, destroyed it and everything. And now that she's back, she's leading all of my moms and all of our other relatives there. Why, you may ask? Well, because she was a natural born leader. And plus, like I said, she's my mom. I mean, there's no denying that she would definitely take control if I go down. Now, you guys are probably thinking, why would I pick my mom and not my wife, Star? Because sure, Star is a good leader and everything, but when it comes to, like, wars and everything, she kind of gets nervous under pressure a little bit. She kind of gets nervous under pressure. But anyway, so next up on this list here we have is the Brawler. Someone who's very, very strong and powerful when it comes to punches and fighting. And I thought to myself, there's lots of great fighters out there who's not afraid to get their fists dirty. So I thought of the most strongest person that I know. Someone who would be perfect for this zombie apocalypse team. Someone who's really good with their fists when it comes to punching. And I thought maybe I ought to add Yang Xiaolong from Ruby onto the list. I mean, guys, it would be kind of fair. I mean, come on, think about it, guys. Yang's whole thing is all about punching and working out and all that other junk. So, guys, it's pretty obvious that I would pick Yang to be the brawler for the zombie apocalypse team. And she's definitely really amazing at it. Not gonna lie. She's amazing at it. Anyway, so next up we have is the weapons expert. Someone who can get their hands on weapons and is really knowledgeable of weapons too. So I went all over the place and I thought to myself, who do I know that's really good with weapons? I thought of three people, guys. One of them was actually a predator. You know, the predator from Alien and Predator. I thought to myself, no, that's definitely not going to work out. Then I thought Shadow. But then I thought Shadow would be a too obvious pick because, all the guns and weapons he uses a lot. So I thought, who else? And then it hit me right in the head. Millie from Hell of a Boss. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why the world did I pick Millie? Well, if you guys really remember, in IMP, they do use a lot of weapons. And if I remember correctly, Millie, she is really skilled with those weapons. She's really skilled. Whether it's her axe, a knife, a gun. Heck, she's not afraid to make anything out of a weapon. She's not afraid to make anything out of a weapon. So, I honestly think that she would be a great weapons expert. Let's just hope that the baby doesn't get involved. As you guys all know, spoiler alerts, if you guys haven't seen that final episode of Hell of a Boss, Millie is pregnant. Spoiler alerts, sorry if you guys weren't hoping for that. Anyway, moving on, next up is the brains of the operation. Someone who's really good at, thinking. Someone who's really good with thinking and coming up with game plans. Now, you guys are probably thinking, did you pick Tails? Sadly, no, I didn't pick Tails. I thought he would be a too obvious pick to be the brains. So, I went around, and believe it or not, I just so happened to remember one very, very smart woman. One that I dated for I don't know how long, and I forgot about her because she suddenly went back to her god realm. But anyway, I decided to include Tsuyami. I bet you guys forgot about Tsuyami the wolf. Yeah, I bet you guys forgot about her, even though you guys haven't seen her on the channel for a long while. Yes, I decided to involve her. Why, you may ask? Well, it's mainly because she is amazing when it comes to planning and strategies. And she is really, really smart. I mean, she may be the goddess of the moon, but she is really, really powerful. And when it comes to both bronze and brains. I mean, not bronze, but she is powerful with brains. But anywho, yeah, I picked Tsuyami for her brains. Anyway, next up is the medic. Someone who will help us out if we get injured. Whether they're skilled when it comes to the zombie apocalypse or not. All we need is just somebody who can treat our wounds. But anyway, I thought about some people out there who's really good with medicine who are not mad doctors. And I thought to myself, there is one person that I know that can be a really, really great medic. Someone who can actually help us out. Whether they're a pony or not. And yes, guys, I picked a pony. Anyway, I picked Nurse Redheart from MLP. Yeah, I picked Nurse Redheart. I mean, guys, you guys got to admit, Nurse Redheart is most definitely the most skilled nurse out there and that I know of. I mean, guys, I'm pretty sure she can actually get the job done when it comes to being a medic. I don't know if she's good at a field medic job or anything, but hey, she is a really, really great nurse. So, yeah, and how do I know this? Well, let's just say me and Nurse Redheart played Operation many times. Okay, anyway, moving swiftly on. Next up is the Speed Fighter. Someone who's quick on their feet. Now, I thought about this for a moment, guys. I was either going to be my brother Sonic or Shadow. Because, hey, they're both speed fighters. But then I thought to myself, why not have them both? Now, you guys are probably thinking, how is that going to be possible? Well, I thought about it, then why don't they fuse into Shattuck? That's right. I thought about it and I thought, why don't Sonic and Shadow fuse into Shattuck? That way, they can be a double speed fighter. And so that way, Sonic and Shadow don't have to be at each other's throats and fighting for the role. I mean, guys, it's clear that both Sonic and Shadow would definitely fight for that role of speed fighter. So I thought, why not have them fuse together so that way they can both be the speed fighter? And plus, if you think about it, I'm sorry, I meant to say Shattuck is pretty OP when it comes to fighting. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Shattuck would definitely make a great idea for the Speed Fighter. Anyway, moving on. Next up is the team mascot. Now, the team mascot, I thought about it, and I don't know if most Zombie Apocalypse team have a mascot, but I thought maybe I can just add one in. But anyway, I thought about it, and I thought, how about I add a Chow? But then I thought, nah, the Chows are definitely not going to be able to survive a zombie apocalypse if that happens. And then I thought about some other creatures out there who could be a great mascot. And I came across one very special creature, and that would be Derpy Tiger from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I mean, come on, guys, you got to admit, this cute, lovable face right here, who wouldn't want this face to be your mascot of your team? I mean, seriously, who wouldn't want this face? Isn't he adorable? I mean, come on, guys. Clearly, you guys would want him to be on your team as your mascot. Someone to look forward to. Anywho, next up is the Scout. Someone who doesn't do much. I mean, someone who's like tiny and thinks that they're useless, but they actually play a big part in it. That's the Scout, almost like a rookie. But anyway, I thought about it for a moment, and I thought, maybe I would pick Amy. Because, Amy, she is kind of a rookie. I mean, she hardly does anything. It's mainly Sonic and his team, but she does play a huge role. And then I thought to myself, oh my gosh, there's multiple different versions of Amy's. Which one am I going to pick? Then I thought, how about I pick one that most definitely did some, recon work? And I picked Crazy Amy. Yep, I picked Crazy Amy. And plus, guys, if you think about it, Crazy Amy, she would most definitely fit in with the zombie apocalypse. Because, hey, she's already bandaged up and stitched up like a zombie. Jokes aside, I'm pretty sure Crazy Amy would most definitely work out. And plus, not only that, if zombies do get to her, she can easily just bop them upside the head. I mean, it is pretty straightforward, right? And plus, not only that, like I said, she has done recon work for Crazy Tails. and Kaiju Knuckles and Creepy Big. Ugh. Anywho, so yeah, I picked Crazy Amy to be the Scout. And next up is the Craftsman and the Repairman. Now, I picked this guy who can definitely be amazing when it comes to fixing things and building things. And obviously, it's no competition. I picked Tails. I mean, that's the reason why I picked Tails to be the Craftsman and not the Brains. Because, hey, we need someone out there smart that can easily come up with strategies. And we also need someone who's smart enough to fix up stuff. So naturally, I picked Tails. And plus, guys, we all know for a fact that Tails would most definitely make a great craftsman when it comes to, building the machines and stuff that we needed to defeat the zombies and all sorts of other stuff. I mean, come on, guys, it's pretty obvious anyway. Anyway, moving on is the Cook. Now, guys, moving on to the Cook. Now, I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people out there who are really good at cooking. Not gonna lie. I was thinking about dragging my good friend that helped me out during Halloween a few years ago with some food and stuff. But then I thought to myself, nah, I better not do that. Because then, what if the zombie... Because then she'll just be making a whole bunch of meat and stuff. And then I thought to myself, it has to be someone who's used to cooking for a whole bunch of people. Like, big meals. Someone who's good at cooking big meals. And then it hit me. There's one person that I know that most definitely is skilled for cooking big meals. Whether it's 2 people or 1. She'll make sure that they eat. And that person is Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball. That's right, guys. I would most definitely pick Chi-Chi to be the cook. I mean, clearly, all she does all day is cook and clean for Goku and her family. So, and plus, Goku's a Saiyan. They eat a lot. So basically, what I'm saying is that Chi-Chi would most definitely be perfect for cooking a whole bunch of meals and stuff for everybody. And of course, she'll have to recruit some people to help her because hey, I know Chi-Chi. She can most definitely do the job. I'm pretty sure of it. Anywho, moving on. Next up is the sniper. Someone who's really good with a sniper rifle. Who's really good at long distance shots. And guys, it took me a while to actually find someone who's really good with a sniper. I actually thought of, two people. And I thought, one, I doubt if Techie can easily do this. You guys know Techie from the YouTube. But anyway, I thought, nah, that might not work. And so I thought of one other person who can most definitely do the job. And that would be Ruby Rose from Ruby. Clearly, guys. Come on. Her Crescent Rose can be a sniper rifle, obviously. And she's really good at it. And if zombies ever come around, she can easily take them on, whether she transforms it into a sniper rifle or Crescent Rose, her scythe. It's pretty clear. Obvious. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure Ruby would definitely make a great sniper when it comes to it, obviously. Okay, guys, next up is the gardener. Guys, think about it. If we're going to have a cook, we might as well have the gardener who can easily take care of the food. Who can grow the food and the vegetables and stuff. And then I thought to myself, who do I know that's really good at growing stuff? And I thought of three people. One, I thought about Poison Ivy for a moment, but then I thought to myself, Poison Ivy would not let us eat her vegetables that she grew. Clearly she wouldn't. You guys know how she is when it comes to protecting her plants. And guys, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to bring her back onto the channel, because I know a lot of you guys want me to bring Poison Ivy back. And anyway, and then I thought of Applejack from MLP, but then I thought to myself, if we're in a zombie apocalypse, I doubt if anybody wants to eat just apples all day. I doubt if anybody wants to eat just apples all day. And then I thought of one other person, also from MLP, and then I thought to myself, it definitely has to be Wallflower Blush. Now, for those of you guys who don't know who Wallflower Blush is, just watch MLPEG, which is My Little Pony Equestria Girls. You'll know who she is. But anyway, she is actually leader of the gardening club over at Canterlot High, and most people don't really know about it. But anyway, she loves plants, so obviously she would most definitely love to grow things. So yeah, maybe she might definitely be a great gardener to help out the zombie apocalypse. Anyway, next up is the morale booster. Someone who can lift our spirits up. Someone who's not afraid to take on a challenge and help us prosper. And anyway, guys, I thought of one person, and one person alone, who most definitely helped us out with the morale boosting. And I thought of E.G. Rainbow Dash. Yeah, because for those of you guys who don't remember, in the friendship games during the school assembly, she most definitely boosted everybody's morale with her little speech and song. If E.G. Rainbow Dash isn't a great morale booster, I don't know who else would be it. Because, guys, like I said, she's most definitely a great morale booster. Okay, anyway, next up is the Getaway Driver. Now, guys, the Getaway Driver is the most important role. It's someone who most definitely has to be on their guard in case we need to scout out. We definitely need to take the Getaway Driver with us. And they need to be skilled with all kinds of vehicles, whether it's a plane, a tank, a truck, whatever, a car. And guys, I thought of one person who can most definitely be a great driver. And now I believe I had him on my last list, and that would be my brother Manic. I mean, guys, think about it. During the Sonic Underground, he drove our van all over Mobius when we were on the search for Mom and stopping Robotnik. And he's most definitely skilled when it comes to driving all sorts of things. I was going to pick my sister Sonya, but sadly, all she can drive is her motorcycle. And I doubt if we're going to be using any motorcycles during a zombie apocalypse. I mean, sure, some people do, but in my case, I don't know. Anyway, moving on is the strategist. Someone who's good at coming up with plans and coming up with game plans. Now, sure, Tsuyami is definitely when it comes to the brains, but strategies, she is kind of good at the strategy thing, but not as good as one person, and that would most definitely be Silver. I mean, guys, he's from the future. I'm pretty sure he's seen it all. So, coming up with strategies to prevent stuff from happening, that would most definitely be Silver's role. I would most definitely want that. I would want that. I mean, come on, guys. If you guys would agree that Silver would make a great strategist, it would work. Plus, guys, think about it. He actually helped us out during Sonic Forces in the war against Eggman. He was a great strategist then, so yeah, maybe that might work. Anyway, next up is the tank. Someone big, beefy, not afraid to jump in and just destroy everything, mow everything over. And I thought of one person. You guys don't know them, but this person is definitely a walking tank. And that would be my homeboy, Big Bull. Now, for those of you guys who don't know who Big Bull is from one of my favorite video games I loved playing when I was growing up. And that would be Anarchy Reigns. And let me just tell you guys, Anarchy Reigns is kind of weird. I mean, it is almost kind of like a zombie game. Well, not really a zombie game, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, Big Bull, he's basically a giant mechanical bull with a giant jet hammer. And he's really powerful and strong. So, guys, obviously, he would make a great tank when it comes to this. He would make a great tank. I mean, and I haven't gotten in touch with Big Bull in a long while, so maybe I might contact him for a while. Who knows? Anyway, next up is the scientist. Someone who's really good at science. Someone who's really, really good at coming up with different formulas. And who knows? They might come up with a cure for the zombie apocalypse. Who knows? Now, I thought of a few scientists out there. I thought of Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob, and I thought, nah. I thought of Tails again, and I thought, nah. And I also thought of Twilight from MLP. And I thought again, nah. I mean, sure, she is smart and everything, but all she knows is magic. But then I thought, if Pony Twilight can't do it, then maybe EG Twilight can. Because, guys, if you guys haven't seen MLP EG, I mean, guys, it's clear that EG Twilight is a scientist. And even though this is the other version of Twilight, I couldn't find the picture of the other Twilight with glasses. I mean, sure, it's the most common picture of her. I mean, this is the one I could find, but for some reason, Google isn't cooperating with me right now. This is the picture that it gave me. But anyway, yeah, E.G. Twilight would make a great scientist when it comes to it. I thought about it, and yeah, who knows? I mean, sure, think about it. She built that little necklace medallion thing that collected all of the main five's magic, which turned her into Midnight Sparkle. I mean, it was pretty nuts, but hey, she did build it, and she did do a pretty good job. It worked and everything, even though it did kind of backfire badly. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, I think that would most definitely work. Anyway, next up is the traitor. Yep, the traitor. It's somebody who would stab us in the back. Someone who would definitely stab us in the back and use the zombie apocalypse to their advantage. And guys, I already know one person who's most definitely good at being a traitor. It's clear, Eggman. I mean, guys, it's clear that Eggman will most definitely be the traitor of the group. He would somewhat use the zombies to our advantage. He would probably let them in, have us killed, or he might build something that can turn the zombies to only work for him, or something like that. And guys, it's pretty clear that Eggman is the most typical traitor, obviously. Anywho, since we're not going to be spending more time with the traitor, well, let's move on to the Team Beauty. Now, guys, like all great teams out there, when it comes to either a zombie apocalypse or a team in general, there's at least got to be one person, one female that stands out. One person that stands out. One that's a total knockout. I mean, if you guys think about it, there's at least got to be one person that's a total knockout when it comes to like certain teams or groups. Like, for example, Daphne Blake when it comes to Scooby-Doo. Or Wilma Flintstone when it comes to the Flintstones. Same thing with Betty Rubble. But anyway, like I said before, guys, there is at least got to be one beauty when it comes to the a team. And for my team, I thought of one beauty. And guys, I'm pretty sure you guys might think I'm egotistical about it. And I picked my wife, obviously, Stargleam. I picked my wife. I mean, guys, come on, guys. I mean, guys, think about it like this. Did you guys really think that I would definitely pick someone else other than my own wife? I mean, sure, my wife is like a beauty and everything. I mean, she is a beauty, and she'll definitely be someone who can definitely boost my confidence. I mean, guys, most zombie apocalypse, the team beauty is always somebody's wife. I mean, there's at least have to be one female that helps the team leader out, like when it either comes to boosting their confidence or something else, if you guys know what I mean. Because hey, when you're in the zombie apocalypse, you can be somewhat desperate when it comes to that. Anyway, skipping that, we're moving on to the swordsman. Now, guys, I know zombie apocalypse is there's hardly anybody who uses a sword or a blade. But hey, it's best if you do have one. And I thought, who would make a great swordsman? There are plenty of people out there who's good with using a sword. And I thought, how about instead of a swordsman, how about I pick a swordswoman? And I thought of Urza Scarlet from Fairy Tail. I mean, guys, this woman is a one-woman army when it comes to, fighting with a sword. She's a one-woman army. And plus, with her changeable armor and weapons, like I said, she is like a one-woman army. I mean, you guys seen Fairy Tail where she took on 100 monsters. And not to mention, she fought her evil self. It's pretty nuts. But anyway, yeah, Urza will most definitely make a great swords person. Now, moving on to the spy. Someone who can easily sneak in and gather intel. Now, you guys are probably thinking, who would make a great spy? Would it be Rouge? I mean, sure, Rouge is a great spy and everything. And that would be a great idea. But I thought, nah. And then I thought of Kitty Catswell from Tough Puppy. And I thought, nah. And then I also thought of the, believe it or not, guys, I actually thought of either Clover, Alex, or Sam from Totally Spies. And I thought, nah, that might not work either. So I thought maybe I would pick someone who would make a great spy, even though they're not a spy themselves. And I thought of Ember from Danny Phantom. Why, you may ask? Because she's a ghost. And guys, everybody knows that ghosts, you can't see them. And you can't see a spy either. And plus, if you think about it, Ember, she has commanded a herd of zombies before. Remember the zombie pirates in Danny Phantom? Or what about when she hypnotized Danny's friends? Or what about the time where she hypnotized all the women into making them more superior to men? I mean, come on, guys. Just really think about it. She's really good when it comes to, like, giant armies. And guys, if you guys think about it, with her guitar, she can easily make the zombies do whatever she wants. She can make them fall in love with each other, beat them up, and all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, I honestly think that Ember would make a great spy. I was thinking about asking Danny himself, but nah. But anyway, moving on to the Demo Man. Someone who's really good with explosives. Someone who's really good with explosions and everything. And then I thought to myself, how about a little bit of a twist? Instead of bombs and stuff, how about it's somebody who can create explosions without using C4 or bombs or something else? And then I thought about it. And then I thought of Susano the Lynx, the goddess of storms and the ocean. I mean, guys, it's clear that I would most definitely pick Susano. If you guys have seen Supersonic X Universe, if you guys have seen Supersonic X Universe, that YouTube series, even though it is in Spanish, I still watch it. It's clear that she is really interesting when it comes to creating like massive explosions. I mean, she's a goddess for crying out loud, and she's really, really strong and OP. Wow, it's no wonder Supersonic X Universe Sonic likes her a lot. It's kind of nuts. And guys, he is definitely crazy when it comes to the girls. I mean, sure, it's that symbol on his hand. I have one, but for some reason, my Riz is 10 times more better than his, so suck it. Anyway, next up is the Pyro. Someone who's good with fire. Someone who's really good with either a flamethrower and everything. Then I thought to myself, how about I pick someone, instead of using a flamethrower, they can be a flamethrower. Like using a fire, like having fire powers. Then I thought about many people. Blaze the Cat, obviously. And then Azula from Avatar, maybe, I don't know. And then I thought of one other person, someone who's really good with the fire abilities. And then it hit me. Cinderfall from Ruby. I mean, clearly I would definitely pick Cinder. I mean, guys, we all saw Ruby. She's great when it comes to using fire. And creating fire weapons and everything, it's kind of nuts. Ugh. I mean, it is pretty obvious I would pick Cinder. I mean, she is crazy when it comes to fire and everything. And plus, guys, her name is literally Cinder. It's in her name, obviously. Anyway, moving on. Next up is the robotics engineer. Someone who's really, really good at creating robots. Now, you guys thought I would pick Tails for this again, right? Well, you're wrong. And I also thought of making Eggman do it, but sadly, like I said, Eggman's the traitor, so I had to get creative. I had to think of somebody who's equally smart with machines. And then it hit me. I thought of May from My Hero Academia. I mean, guys, she's really, really smart when it comes to creating gadgets and stuff for the superheroes. And guys, I'm pretty sure she has built a giant robot. I'm pretty sure she built a robot before. And guys, it is pretty clear that I would most definitely pick her. Even though I haven't seen her in so long and stuff, it's pretty nuts. But anyway, yeah, I would most definitely pick May to be the robotics engineer. Alright, next up is the caretaker. For both the animals and the children who we might have. Because, guys, it's obvious. During the zombie apocalypse, we need to take in animals and children. So that way we can raise the children to be, future zombie apocalypse survivors. Or we can also take care of the animals so that way they can produce the stuff that we need, like cows for milk, pigs for the meat, and all sorts of other stuff. It's pretty clear. And I thought about one person who's really good at taking care of both. One over the other. And I thought of E.G. Fluttershy. I mean, guys, it's clear that Fluttershy, in general, is great when it comes to caring for animals. So, yeah, maybe she might be good at taking care of the animals. And guys, I'm pretty sure with her knowledge of animals, I'm pretty sure she can easily take care of some babies or some children. I mean, it is pretty obvious. I mean, if you guys think about it. If you guys have seen Fluttershy, whether EG or Pony, take care of a baby or children in general, let me know in the comments down below. Because I honestly don't know if that is a thing. All I know is that Fluttershy is really good at taking care of animals. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Next up is the Scavenger. Someone to go out and gather supplies in case there's some things out there that we need. Either scrap metal, supplies, and lots of other things. So I thought about it. Who do I know is really good at collecting things? And I thought about it. My brother Manic, no, he's definitely the getaway driver. And sure, Manic does have a high reputation when it comes to collecting things. We all know he has sticky fingers. But anyway, I thought about it, and then I thought, who would I pick? And then it hit me. One person, and one person alone, most definitely came to mind. And that would be Amaterasu, the fox from Supersonic X Universe. Why? Because, guys, if you guys have seen Supersonic X Universe, she is definitely a collector. And she's a little bit random when it comes to things. Sure, she's definitely nuts and stuff, but yeah, she most definitely can help out with the scavenge. And she's a bit of an airhead sometimes. So much of an airhead that, believe it or not, so much of an airhead is that every time she always kisses Susano, she forgets that she's her sister. It's pretty nuts and weird. Ugh. But overall, it's pretty nuts. So yeah, I honestly think that Amaterasu would make a great scavenger. Okay, and now guys, we are finally on to the last person. Now, this is a very, very important person when it comes to a zombie apocalypse. And that would be the person who dies first. I mean, guys, come on, think about it. In most zombie apocalypses, there's at least got to be one or two people who would most definitely be dying first. And I thought of not one, but two people who would most definitely fit that role. Why, you may? Well, I'm about to explain it, but first, let me introduce them to you. I thought of these two fools. Who are they, you may ask? Well, Star and I know them. They are Lucas and Mark. They are Lucas and Mark the Hedgehogs. They're Star's exes. Yeah, they're Star's exes before she met me. She actually, and believe it or not, guys, she was dating Mark during the Forces War. That's where I met her, and we just became like bro and sis. We became bro and sis, and then next thing you know, I found Mark, holding her down, getting ready to eat her with her, and then next thing you know, I saved her, and then we became a couple. It's pretty nuts. But anyway, yeah, it turns out that these two fools are going to be the ones that's going to be dying first, because me and Star, we both hate them so much. We hate them with all our hearts. We hate them. So, yeah, we would just bring them onto the team. Sure, they'll help out and everything. But if a zombie does come, they're most definitely going to be the ones to get eaten first. Because, hey, those two hurt my wife. And there's no way I'm ever going to forgive those two. Ever in a million years, I'm ever going to forgive them. All right, then. Well, guys, that's it for that's it for the zombie apocalypse team list. Now, guys, like I said before, go back and watch my other video and let me know in the comments which one do you like more, this one or my previous list. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And also, let me know in the comments, who would you add to your zombie apocalypse team if there ever was a zombie apocalypse? Who would you want? It could be any random character, but they have to have a certain role in the zombie apocalypse. You can't just have them on there to be there and not work. They have to have a certain role that fits their character. Like how I did Ruby Rose with her sniper, or how I did Chi Chi when it came to her cooking. Anywho, and if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way you guys update whenever I post. And guys, be prepared for tomorrow, because tomorrow 2 very special groups will be meeting for the first time. That's right, I'm talking about the Dazzlings meeting the Saja Boys. I know you guys have been waiting for that for a long time. Now, before I sign off, I just want to say one thing. The X-File thing that I was planning on doing, as you guys saw on my community tab, yeah, I took that down. Reason why is because I have way too many X's that you guys might not be interested in. I have way too many X's. But hey, who knows? I might bring it back. But anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog saying thank you all so much for the support, and thank you all so much for helping me out with the predicament when it came to both me and Star. Because, guys, that woman is the most beautiful woman to me, and I really do hope that this incident doesn't happen again in the future. I really hope not, and I really am happy that we're back together. But anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog, signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.